It's just like, hey, King, you're looking really good today, man. I like what you got on.
Pause.
Welcome back to the dating game. I'm Sean,
And I'm King.
and we're doing part 2 to the other video we did before.
The follow-up, baby.
Before ado is in any way furthered, let's get down to business.
I'm going to try to make this short. So basically, he used to work next to where I worked. Never saw him, but everybody always said he was so hot, blah, blah, blah. So it came up on my recommended friends on Facebook. So I added him. He messaged me and was like, do I know you? Like, thanks for the ad. I told him, I used to work next to you, whatever. He's like, well, you're so beautiful. Like, you really caught my eye. Off the jump, I was like, eh. But he gave me his number and I texted him. Immediately, he asked if I wanted to go on a date.
So I got to pause real quick. I just want to note a few things that he did. So first, it's paying her a compliment, which seems to be pretty, par for the course standard to get her attention, to drop her guard. And then did he ask for a date or something like that, or ask to take her out?
Yes.
Even though she wasn't feeling him, she still texted him back and said, all right, let's go with it. Because it seems like when you pay a woman a compliment, that's all you really need to do to get the ball rolling. And it seems like that's what happened.
Yeah.
Even though she says she wasn't, she wasn't about it. She didn't really care, but she still went with it.
Yep.
So just stuff I'm noticing.
Which I kind of felt was a little weird just because I was like, I don't know, and I love going on dates, so I didn't have a problem. I was like, yeah, we can go on a date. Friday rolls around, he's like, before this, he would only really send me like memes and stuff like over text. Like, it just wasn't vibing with him. Like, when you just aren't vibing with someone, I don't know, I just like didn't get the vibe. So it's not the vibe. Stop. It's not the vibe. Stop. So he asked me to come and see him before work, which I said, yeah, maybe. Then I ended up just getting busy, and I was watching the Harry Potter reunion doing homework, and he like swiped up on my story and was like, yeah, too busy to come see me, huh? LOL. And I'm like, yeah, actually I'm busy, which I don't like that. That in itself, I was like, ew. So I was feeling a little spicy, immediately blocked him on everything just because his replies before, like I could tell, like if I had told him I couldn't go on the date, which I told him I made.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
Not be able to, and he got kind of snippy that he was going to be rude. Hence this voicemail. So I block him on everything. I get a call at 7 a.m. the next day from someone. I'm like, don't know who it is.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want.
And they're yelling at me, calling me a dickhead. I'm like, it's him. So I hang up. And he calls me immediately back from his place of work and leaves a voicemail. And that's the voicemail. I blocked that number as well. The story's not that crazy. Like, I didn't know the guy, never met him. We talked for a few days, and I just wasn't vibing with him. It's not the vibe. Stop. I could have said that I didn't want to go on a date, but then clearly this is the response I would have gotten. Probably something worse, actually. So he's probably just restocking up as we speak, whatever that means. So that's the story.
So I think that between both him and her, they both did a lot that they both should really hold an L. Ultimately, actually, I placed this one on the guy, which to me, it's if she's not showing interest, don't do all of that extra stuff, calling her from different numbers and things like that. That's
creepy.
That's creepy. That's childish. That's just it's doing too much. And if anything, I play it more along the course of, let's see if she's showing interest in me. Because if she's showing interest in me, all right, cool. I can vibe off of that.
It's not the vibe. Stop.
But she wasn't showing him interest.
Right.
Earlier when she was talking and she was like, yeah, maybe. She might not have said, yeah, maybe to him, but that was her thought process. If it's not a clear, enthusiastic, let's go do something, move on.
I agree. It seems like you gotta do too much a lot of times when you're a guy. Once again, he should have taken the hints that she was dropping for him and taken the L and not call from a bunch of different numbers. And a guy knows when you're talking to a girl and she's not into you, especially when you're texting and you're getting like 1-word answers or 2-word answers and no engagement, basically. Just, you look like, you know what, I can tell this isn't meant to be. This isn't going anywhere. So let's just call what do you call it? Call it bygones, you know? And maybe we can just hang out as friends someday. But like this dating thing, I don't think so.
Nope.
No, not even friends.
Not even friends. That is a waste of time, if you ask me. Waste of time. I like to go out and do things.
Right.
All right. I can enjoy doing things by myself. Absolutely don't need someone. It is nice to have company sometime, even if, you know, we aren't getting down like that.
Right.
So in that case, I can agree.
Yeah.
I take back everything that I just said a minute ago.
As I'm saying, like if you come across like 2 tickets to whatever it might be, you know, and be like, everyone else is busy, and hey, you want to go to this concert or whatever it might be, or I want to go see this movie, want to come see this movie, something like that. I'm not saying you got to chase after and hope something's going to be there. Definitely don't, because if she didn't show the interest in the beginning, she's not going to have the interest later. Or even if she does, don't give her a second chance on that playing field. It's already gone. Just keep her as a friend, like something you can go out and do something with, you know.
Now, let me ask you this, Sean, and also to the folks out there watching. Do you think that when she said that she kind of caught a vibe that he was going to be a certain way, so instead of engaging, that's why she just blocked him? Do you think that that was the right move? Or if you know somebody might get spicy or saucy, kind of as she said, that you still just say that anyway and deal with how the person might be by telling them, hey, look, I'm not interested, but, you know, thanks.
It's better off being upfront, you know?
I agree.
Don't play the games.
I agree 100%. Don't play the games, man. Like, just tell me straight up, look, if you say, hey, I'm not attracted, cool. Not going to hurt my feelings. Because exactly what he said. Now, I'm going to give him props and points on this. What he said and the way that he talked about essentially saying that there's other fish in the sea, that's having an abundance mindset.
Right.
And I think that's where people should live in instead of, now, he's not a true abundance mindset guy, because if he really feels that way, he wouldn't have done everything that he did.
Right.
So he understands that concept, yet he's not fully there to really realize that in the way that it should be when dating. Because has she not been really giving me anything back? All right, cool. Like, you do on to the next. There's no point in telling her there's plenty of other people out there anyway, so screw you.
Right. Both of them, I mean, like, you play dumb games, you win dumb prizes. Simple as that.
Yep. Now, I still find it interesting. She initially went and added him on social media.
Probably because she wanted to kind of social media stalk him, see what he's about, look at his pictures, see who's been around. It's not really anything out of the ordinary, but I think she never really had any intention of going on this date with him.
I agree.
So she should have been upfront from the beginning and just said, like, no. Actually, she did say that, but she didn't stick with it.
What do you think about validating the way that he did, like complimenting her on her beauty just from like her social media pictures and things like that? Is that something that you do? I don't.
No,
I don't. Look, people that know that they look good or think that they look good, they're going to get compliments from dudes all the time.
Plus, a lot of them, they're fishing for validation anyways. I don't. It's just like, hey, King, you're looking really good today, man. I like what you got on.
Pause.
No, I'm saying you meet someone or you know someone and they compliment you, because you can just pretty much tell that they're fishing for a compliment back.
Yeah.
And it's like, nope, stuff, you know, out of here. I'm not doing that, you know?
I don't do it.
Right.
I don't do it. I've never, but see, you know what? That might be why my percentage rate of return dates isn't that good. Look, if you took the time to get dolled up and different things like that, I can see that. I can acknowledge it internally. I don't feel like I should have to tell you that externally.
Right.
I don't want somebody that is going to require me to have to validate them constantly. I don't have the energy for that.
Right. Exactly. I mean, if you think you look good and you know you look good, then what do you mean to say it for?
Yeah.
I'm just not going to do it. I mean, unless I really feel like, I mean, wouldn't you want to be authentic if you put on something nice and you want the compliment to be authentic?
Thank you. Because look, I'm not saying I don't compliment. King is a stonewall anti-complimenter. I'm not saying that. You know, if you coming in the room in some lingerie and them things is looking good, you're going to get me to say something. let me scratch that. Even if we're just going out and it's a night out, let me say it organically. You know, don't fish for it for me to have to say it back like a call and response. Not doing that. You're not gonna call it response me. That's trying to train me early.
Yep.
I ain't doing it.
Can't be trained.
So Sean,
Yes, sir.
that's really all I got for this video, man. Do you have anything else to add to it?
Nah, like I said, man, you play dumb games, you win dumb prizes.
Hey man, there you go. Well, all right then.
All right. Wait for me.
It's not the vibe. Stop.